anatomy and physiology in high school. I was like, I got this in the bag. Watch out, Dr. Naria, loading. Okay. But I pull up to college and they're asking me, they want to know, is the water hydrophobic, hydrophilic? They want to know the Krebs cycle. They want to know the Calvin cycle.
They're like, where does this electron go to? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, push the electron where?
They're asking me to that titration.
Any lab. Just know any lab I did, it was BS. Sometimes I would just go home and put flour inside of a tube and turn it in. And they would give me some type of credit. Like, I was exhausted. I didn't know what the hell I was doing in a lot of these classes. And the burnout was so real. I was burnt out like 3 weeks in freshman year.
Had no idea what the hell I was doing. Taking 15 credit hours.
18.
Hey, I took 15 my first
They
semester.
told me take 18. I said, okay. They said, take this class, this class. I took the classes they told me to take. Did terribly.
Absolutely terribly. Like, we thought we were somebody. We were nobody.
I was not.
And then on top of it, they want you to go to tutoring. And I'm like, I'm not going to tutoring because I don't even trust these people. I don't trust these people to tutor me because they're also students.
That wasn't even the reason I didn't go to tutoring. The reason I didn't go to tutoring was because I was too busy trying to make friends with everyone. I was too busy trying to be his friend, her friend, their friend. And most of these people did not even like me like that, to be honest with you. Like, I was just, I don't know. I think in high school, like, I made friends, but like, no one was like beefing with me. Like, everyone was cool with me. We were
same.
And even in college, like, I never had like beef with anyone. Everything was pretty peaceful. But like, I did fall into a cat because I was still dark skinned. I was still plus size. Like, I still was trying to people please hard, and people were eating it up. Okay, they were not really my friends, but like
they loved what you provided.
They would take whatever I'd provide. I was doing people's hair for free, providing free food. I was over here. She
was cooking. She was cleaning.
I was the goodwill. You come to me, and I was the goodwill. Okay,
which is crazy because I remember the first time I really got close to Buki, and she gave me all this food in her house, and I was like, "Girl,
you were starving."
That was very sweet of her to do, but I was very surprised. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think, you know what is so funny? Cause I think we just discussed this. So me and Nara, we spent some time with my friend Aisha.
Yeah.
This weekend. Love her. Aisha, if
love
you're watching,
her down.
We love you. But we wanted to go spend some time with Aisha, and like, Aisha really treated us. Okay, like, she took us out to dinner, paid for our dinner.
It was so good.
Set up the couch so that we can sleep. And she did it all for us. Okay, and like, I remember my friendship with Aisha. It was just so great. Like, there was no, like, we were not holding tabs on each other. Like, we would just give. Like, we were both givers. So like, if there's something that I felt like I can give to Aisha, I give it to her. If there's something that she felt like she can give to me, she give it back to me. So like, we had like a great friendship that was very like, you know, reciprocative. Yeah. But like, that's not all friendships.
That's not all friendships. And I never really had a friendship like that where my friends were giving me a lot of material things. A lot of my friendships are just based on the bond that we had. Oh, we have really good conversation. We have fun with each other. You're my friend. Maybe it's because like my friendships were happening when I was very young.
We were too. And we had all of that too. And like, it wasn't always just like material things, but we did like, if there was something I just happened to have, or even like, our families are really close too. Like, okay. And my dad thinks Asia's Nigerian. My dad thinks Asia's Nigerian. And like, she would sit there and eat fufu with me. She'd be sitting there eating pounded yam and a goosey soup with me and my family. Okay. And she'd be sweating because it'd be hot. Okay. But like, it was just the fact that like, everything was calm. Like, it was a friendship I could rely on every day, all the time. Never had to feel like I was being used. Okay. Yeah. So when I took that into the other friendships,
it was
failing bad.
Yeah.
I felt like, what am I doing? I thought it was me. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why do I not feel like these people like me? Why do I have to keep giving and giving and giving and giving?
Because they're users and they don't like you.
Yeah, not everyone did. And that's okay. Like, you know,
I wish I met Buki so much. I wish I had a close relationship with Buki way earlier in college, because if I knew just a fraction of what the hell she was doing for these people, I would have slapped her. I would be like, get yourself together.
Girl, honestly, I did need a good slapping. There's some situations I wish I can go back to them.
Just slap.
Just slap.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
I think I told Nary the B-Dub story, and that will always be
yeah, you told the story on the podcast before.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm just like, girl, what? Like, you couldn't. I'm like, I guess y'all can go to that vending machine down in that other building. Like,
you're like, you hungry? I'm hungry too.
Twins, hungry twins.
It was just, I don't know. Like, I think, but now I have learned to set boundaries. And I think it was honestly my friendship, like, with you. Like, my friendship with you, because when I met Neria, she was a force to be reckoned with.
I was so bad.
I wish you would try Neria. Because if you she would tat, 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 tat.
You'd be so embarrassed after.
She would, yeah. And I was just like, this is a real person.
That's a real ass girl.
That is a real ass bitch right there. I loved it. I think I loved it. And I was like, how is she doing this? Like, it almost felt like you're like, and so what?
And what about it? And what about it? And that's the type of attitude you need to have as a woman, especially because people are constantly going to try to test you and assume that you're weak. So, but that's why you have to puff up that chest and tell them to go F themselves sometimes.